God, was this a blow? I want to hear your thoughts down below. Like and subscribe. Let me hear everything. And let's go. Let me hear those comments down below. Let's get right into this video. There's a lot to say. Okay? Huge blowouts are usually a good sign in the playoffs. There have been 19 games in NBA postseason history that were decided by 40-plus points in a best-of-7 series. The only winner to wind up losing the series was the 1982 Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics won Mother's Day Massacre in 1982, 121-81 in Game 1 of the 82 Conference Finals against the Philadelphia 76ers, but the 76ers ended up winning that series 3-1. Not 3-1, built the lead 3-1 and won that series in 7. God, I couldn't speak right there. Now look on the bright side. The Warriors have once lost by 56 points in the playoffs to the Lakers in 1973, so the consolation of this is that tonight isn't their worst loss in playoff history. But look, Memphis won 134-95, and the Warriors, lead the series. But the thing that you look at when you watch this, okay, is that Memphis has a shot, okay? And it's incredible because, look, the Warriors are still favored to advance, but they look increasingly flawed. They gave up 22 turnovers, and they also gave up 18 offensive rebounds. And Memphis won by 39. Now, it just kept getting worse. There was the 39-22 second quarter, okay? The Memphis scored 39 points to 22 of the Golden State Warriors points. And then there's the 42-17 third quarter. The Grizzlies outscored the Warriors by 42 points over a 24-minute stretch, okay? And led 119-67 heading into the fourth, okay? 39-42 to 22-17 in the second and third by the Warriors, okay? And it was absurd. Both Steph Curry and Draymond Green went to the bench with nearly 7 minutes left in the third. They literally waved the white flag. At halftime, during the TNT half inside the NBA show, Shaq and Barkley were talking, and it was literally like this. I don't know who said it, but what they said was, did they just give up? Did they just say, we'll just beat them in Game 6? And Shaq goes, nobody is going to say that, but that's what the body language read, okay? Otto Porter Jr. missed the second half with foot soreness, and he could be out Game 6. Porter has been great in the Warriors' home game this series, but look, the Golden State Warriors need to ask, at what point do the Warriors pull the plug? And, look, what I mean the Warriors pull the plug is, when are the Warriors going to take off? Because the Grizzlies, I don't know. The Memphis big man dominated, okay? Steph Curry and Klay Thompson had 4 turnovers and 31 points in the first half combined. The rest of the Warriors had 19 points and 10 turnovers. And as we expected during this series, as I expect, the Grizzlies' interior front court has dominated the Warriors' big men. Jaren Jackson Jr., Steven Adams, and Brandon Clarke combined for 28 points in the first half, 11 for 20 with 19 rebounds against Draymond Green, Kevon Looney, Jonathan Kuminga, Otto Porter Jr., who only had 8 points and 9 rebounds. And when you look at this, literally the Warriors had 37 rebounds to the 55 of the Grizzlies. Steven Adams had double-digit rebounds, 8 for Jaren Jackson Jr., okay? 7 for Brandon Clarke. Also, Brandon Clarke was playing like Giannis Antetokounmpo in the paint. Brandon Clarke is who we have to talk about for the next few minutes in this video. Brandon Clarke this playoff. Also, I always forget that Brandon Clarke went to Gonzaga, which is crazy. He went to Gonzaga, 21st overall pick, and I guess the only reason he was drafted that late in the first round was he was a little bit older. But this is a guy who, through the postseason, he's averaging 13 points a night, shooting 66% from the field, 7.5 rebounds, 2 assists, a block, and a steal a game. This guy is legitimately playing like Giannis, a smaller poor man's Giannis. I don't even know if poor man's Giannis Antetokounmpo, the light version, if they made a fat-free Giannis Antetokounmpo version that, just wasn't good enough, but just had enough. That's Brandon Clarke at points this game. He shot 71.5% from the field. He was just slamming everything. He was literally going into the paint with authority. And I'm not saying Brandon Clarke plays anything like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but you know how Giannis Antetokounmpo legitimately plays as if every team, no matter who's guarding him, is just minions? That's how Brandon Clarke treated the Golden State Warriors. He literally said, you guys aren't strong enough to stop me. So like and subscribe. What are your thoughts?